This video is powered by Dr. Cinik, one of the world's leading hair transplant centres and a top choice among football superstars. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link below for your free consultation. I'm even thinking about getting it done myself.
Hi, well, to AFTV, it's now time for the player ratings, a 2-2 draw against Man City at the Etihad. I've got Kelechi and Robbie with me.
Still gutted.
Still gutted.
Yeah, I'm gutted, man.
Off camera, I'm fuming.
I'm telling you, right, I'm gutted because I'm proud and I'm gutted.
Yeah.
But I'm so proud of that performance.
Got to be proud of the boys. And we're going to go through the player ratings now. I'm expecting high scores. I'll be intervening if not because they deserve it. Let's start with our goalkeeper today, David Raya.
Brilliant. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. I think so far this season, he's been the best keeper in the league.
100%.
You know what I mean? You feel... When he first came in, he was like a little nervy and that, but obviously he must have been nervous as well. It's his first games. But he's confident now. He's pulling off great saves. He claims everything well. And I thought today he slowed the game down neatly sometimes.
Went down at one
Very
stage,
intelligent
yes,
player,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And he was the backbone of our defensive performance in the second half. So I'll have to give him a 9 out of 10. I thought he's brilliant. You know, very unlucky with a goal. You know what I mean? 9.
Is a 9 fair and justified, Kelechi?
100%. I mean, he made some spectacular saves in the second half, especially kept us in the game. Like Robbie said, went down injured, you know. And we just had a bit, at that point I thought Oliver was going to give him a yellow card for the delays and stuff, but like he did it, was doing it intelligently, you know, doing it and then claiming all the...
Just as the card's coming out, he then kicks it.
Yeah. So, again, 9 over 10 is good, yeah.
Perfect. We're going to come straight back to you for Jurrien Timber. Kelechi, what did you make of his performance today?
Brilliant. You know, when we saw him starting ahead of White, we knew we had to take care of Doku, the pace and everything, probably physicality as well. But again, someone that has been out for almost a year or something and coming back and putting in consistent performances, proud of the lad. And 8, to be honest.
An 8?
Yeah, 8 bordering a 9 as well, because I thought he was brilliant today. He had to come off in the end. The City fans were again over there where I was having a go at him for going down with cramp, but he came off. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think had a lot of them defenders stayed on, like Calafiori, like him, I'm not too sure we would have even conceded in the end. They were so secure. You know what I mean? Just restricting City to long-range shots. But I'll go with an 8. I think he's fair. He had a good performance.
Was Kelechi right to mention that he was injured for so long to come back and be
100%
impeccable?
Right. He's been out all season. One whole season out, and he's come back with a knee injury. And he's been straight in having to play big games, and he's doing brilliant.
Okay, let me go to you, Robbie, for William Saliba.
Yeah, listen, the two centre halves got a little bit done on the goal. They sort of got played in behinds, but apart from that, I thought he was brilliant. Again, any defender's going to get a high mark today. 45 minutes back against the wall. I thought he was brilliant. So I think it's an 8 for him as well.
8 fair?
Yeah, same. Took care of Haaland apart from the goal. They just couldn't track it.
But after that, Slovenia.
But after that, everything in the air. That's why they couldn't cross the ball anymore. Area no fly zone, bro.
Like that.
Get it out, you understand? So they had to be side to side, then over the bar. That's what they were doing. You understand? Over the bar. So even the goal that they scored, the second goal came from a low cross. They couldn't do anything. So the boys locked down, bro.
So 8. Okay, what about Gabriel Magalhães for you today?
Magalhães, another brilliant goal. Again, did the same work as Saliba. Captain decided in the second half for 55 minutes or how many minutes at that time they gave. Marshaled the boys. Plus the goal. 9 over 10. Plus the goal. Remember he scored.
Yeah.
9.
Somebody was saying to me with the goal, he should have cleared it or something like that earlier, but I couldn't see that from where. But I just thought he was brilliant today. Another great goal from a set piece. He's the most dangerous player from set pieces in the league right now. You must be scared when you see him coming up. A bit like how Van Dijk used to be like, in the air. So, what did you give him?
9.
Yeah,
he's the highest scoring centre back in the past 6 seasons.
I'll go with that.
I'll go 9. Yeah. Also, you're right. What you said about he leaded the team in the second half. I know people think Gabriel's a senior in that back line. He's the one that tells the players where to be and what to do. Let's go to left back. Calafiori today.
Giving him a 9 as well, because I thought not only his defending was brilliant, but that goal. What a hit, man. What a goal. This guy, by the way, is going to be some signing. I'm telling you, I remember watching him at the Euros and thinking, hey, this guy's a baller. And he's coming and he's confident. And I'm telling you, right, we're putting together a very good team. And that was a great goal, man. 9 out of 10. He, again, went off with cramp. Maybe, you know, he hasn't had a lot of football since he's come in. Maybe had it been like November, December, he wouldn't have gone off and we could have held on. 9, brilliant.
Same, I think, you know, the cramp is understandable. You know, he got injured during the international break. This is probably, look at his second game back or something. You know, so it's not really 100%. And he still gave that kind of performance. That goal, if he doesn't win goal of the month, I don't know which other goal. Bro.
Crazy.
Jesus, nobody even saw it coming. Boom, go.
First time.
For exactly. No need to trap it. Just fire. You know, he defended well in combination with Martinelli as well. Really defended well. You know, I was scared about Savinho cutting into his left because normally, again, that's why I'm not a coach. I would have preferred Timber there. You know, so he's cutting into Timber's right leg. But the coach knows more than me, obviously. That's why he has a pro license. I have a pro license in AFTV. So I agree with Robbie.
Let me ask you, boys, just quickly, because we've done the back line. Who's your man of the match then? Because you no one mentioned, they said nines, but no one said a man of the match.
I'm going to go for, you know, if it's his first game here at the Etihad, I'm going Calafiori.
I'm going with Raya. He kept us in the game.
Okay.
There are some saves he made that today, bro. He kept, and if they had scored earlier in the second half, we'd be like, okay, your game is over. Kill us. But the guy was saving and saving and saving.
Okay.
So I'll say Raya.
So Raya for Kelechi, and you've gone with Calafiori. Going to the midfield, Thomas Partey, what score did you give him?
I thought Thomas Partey was solid, especially in the second half. Yep. Remember, we were in a similar situation against Brighton, and he balled that day. Like, it was just only him. His partner Rice wasn't there. He had to be pinging the ball to Saka and everything. And I thought today he held his ground. Maybe 1 or 2 misplaced passes here and there, maybe, but I felt he was good. I'll give him high marks too. 8. 8?
Yes. I think he deserves that 8 as well because he's on a yellow card as well.
Exactly.
From the first half. So you imagine.
It was a necessary yellow card. Yeah. They were breaking.
He smart.
He took one for the team there.
Smart. Very important yellow card. I've seen teams break like that. Remember that time at Liverpool, Salah and run the whole pitch and score. Sometimes you've got to bring a player down. He took that yellow card for the team, and then after that, his defending was solid. And when you got to defend 45 minutes, right, and not give away, you know, you're trying not to give away any little free kicks around the box. I thought he was really good today. Especially he bounced back after during the week.
Night,
That was his mistake when he gave away that penalty. So I give him an 8 as well.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to bring that up. The Thursday night performance was completely difficult. We saw today from Thomas Partey. Let's go to Declan Rice, Robbie.
That's why we bought this guy, man. Brilliant again. You know what I mean? Shield in there, got through so much work.
He looked knackered at the end.
Absolutely knackered. The shift he put in, man, because he was on the breakaways as well. 8. Brilliant.
Declan same 8. You know. He gave us the legs today. Plenty of legs. You know, try to combine with Martinelli. Sometimes it wasn't just coming off, but again, always falling back into shape. Very important. 8 over 10 is good.
Let me ask you this. This is the next player we're going to go to. Leandro Trossard. I'm intrigued to hear your rating for him.
See, I felt the red card was unlucky. Anything that is good for the goose is good for the gander. You cannot give.
Say that again. Anything is good.
Anything that is good for the goose is good for the gander. You understand, bro? You understand it, boy? Rob, you understand.
You said it in a very Nigerian way.
That's why I wanted to repeat it. But I understand it now.
It's a very English saying, right? And he said it in a very Nigerian way.
I was baffled. I've heard that one. I know. I was thinking, what? Bro, is that what you say? What I think he said, yeah.
Right,
yes, thank you, but thank you for repeating, so I understand what you said.
Yeah, I mean, I felt that that the record was unlucky. Again, he should know better. These referees look like they are us, you know. But if you are going to give Doku a yellow card, then don't give Trossard a yellow card. For his overall performance in that first 45 minutes,
he was good.
I don't want to blame him that he put us under the cosh. That would be unfair.
Yeah.
That's a bit unfair. In as much as the law is the law. Yeah. Again, I keep telling you that I don't know how somebody is delaying a restart when the victim is still on the floor. I'm still trying to get my head around it. I don't know. But for my score, I don't want to be harsh. But again, just say 6. Bro.
6. It's a tough one.
I'll probably say 5 because, you know, I thought he was in complete control.
He was good though in that first 45.
When he was 11 versus 11, he was playing well.
He's doing well.
But you've got to be now. Listen, especially now, you've seen what these referees are like. Any little thing, they're straight on it. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So
you're punishing his result for his performance on that.
I blame the referees for the inconsistency, but then I also blame this rule change. Right? It's one of those. Let's you watch it, right? We see this every year. They bring in some little crazy rule, right? And then they slowly phase it out because too many people are getting sent off. Like last week's game, when we saw all those yellow cards in that Chelsea game because of dissent. Like,
do you think this is a response to the whole sim bin thing they wanted to bring?
I don't know, but it's just ruined the game today because that was a good game at 2-1, and then after that, Arsenal have no choice against a team like City than to go back against the wall. So, but he is the person that's been sent off. We've now had 2 sending offs in 2 games, which has cost us points. In both of those games, we were leading, and the teams have ended up coming back. So he's going to have to take some responsibility for that, right? I blame the refs for the inconsistency, but you have to say for him, you know what they're like. So you can't in any way kick it away, so it's going to have to be 5.
Okay, let me know in the comments your thoughts on that rating because I'm confused. Is it a 5? Is it a 6? Is it a 7? He was good when he was on the pitch at the first, but obviously, do you put blame on him? Let us know.
He weren't on the pitch for the second half, and so it's got to be. You can't give him a high score.
Does Carabao Cup come into it?
Yeah,
so it
does. He'll play the next Premier League game.
Yeah, which is a bonus.
And by the way, he's doing a great job standing in for Odegaard.
Yeah, he is.
But just stay on the pitch.
Bukayo Saka, Kelechi.
My star boy had to be sacrificed today. Obviously, we're backs against the wall.
Was that completely tactical, do you think, for Mikel Arteta, or do you think he might have had a slight knock?
Yeah, I was looking at his movement. I know he was wearing his trainers and everything, so I wasn't sure if he was limping a little bit, but he had an assist. A great assist for that matter. When it mattered, tried to progress the ball the much he could. At first half was really tight. So my star boy, this should be his question, not mine, because you asked me. I'll do on that. But I'll give him a 7.
That's about. I was about to say 7.
7 as well.
7's fair. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the other wing. Robbie, for Gabriel Martinelli.
I thought he was brilliant today.
Yeah.
Brilliant. The work he had to get through, he had an assist as well.
Yeah, he did.
And then the work he had to get through. You know what I mean? He must be absolutely shattered, man. Like, he was up, down. He was trying to break away. Very difficult when you're that tired and you're up against Walker as well. But I thought today he played really, really well. The selfless work he did. He's got to be at 8 for him as well. Yeah. Brilliant.
I agree with Robbie, and this is why I constantly defend Martinelli. When people say he's not scoring, I get it. But look at the defensive part of the game.
Yeah, and he had an effect today with the assist. So,
He had he was always in shape. He's the one you have to beat him to beat Calafiori. He was always in front of Calafiori, always there. When he first broke into the team, when he came in, there was a shot. It was a shot that Rashford was about to take, and he was not even in the camera frame. He came and won that ball. You understand? Yeah. The boy has always been good defensively. Yes, the goals will come and everything, but for this game, 8/10 is good. Solid performance.
Fair. Come back to you for Kai Havertz.
He won as much as he could in the air. He battled. He was selfless. First half already, he has already jammed Rodri. Rodri collapsed first. First. You understand? Rodri was pointing at him. Don't worry, you do me one, I'll do you back. I said, bring it on. The guy is always ready to battle. And you see why Arteta starts him. He's ready to fight. Yeah. And he doesn't get red card. In a sneaky way, he does it. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, but he's very smooth. He's a smooth criminal. So, yes. 8/10.
I agree with that. He was brilliant today.
Really good.
Again, it's hard because people will look on it and say, but how many shots did he have? But he wasn't that type of game. He's in the second half now. It's just the defensive work, leading that line, winning headers, getting your body in there. That's an important part as well. And I thought today, for the type of game that it turned out to be, he was brilliant. 8.
Hey, I wanted to ask, can we do it with him leading the line? Can we go on and win the league? It's still early, but a lot of fans I've spoken to today still say we need a striker.
Yeah, well, listen, but would other strikers been able to do what he did today? Come in and do what he did. You know what I mean? I think, listen, he's not Erling Haaland. Nobody's Erling Haaland. I mean, they've got the best striker in the league. But what he is, right? He's a brilliant, team player.
Yeah, selfless.
And he's a good striker. He has scored a couple of goals already this season. So it's what we've got. And when I look out there, with and what was available, I think he's doing a good job so far. So yeah, we can win the league with him.
Okay, let's run through the subs. Myles Lewis-Skelly to start. He got booked before he was on the pitch.
I was going to say that because when he got booked, I told the guys I was sitting with, like, no, this is an unnecessary booking because we might need you. At that time, that was like midway the second half. And when they came out, they were like, yeah, you said that. I said, yeah. So another missed time tackle and we're down to 9. Yeah. It was unnecessary.
When he got booked, Robbie said to me, he goes, that's a good way not to get on. He ain't coming on.
No, he was going to come on because we needed him. But again, he's a kid. Again, emotions were running high. It's possible that he was feeling cheated, that they were cheating. He's an Arsenal boy through and through. So maybe he complained. He couldn't have done anything much. And the referee just goes, I'm in charge. Yellow card. That kind of thing. So I felt when he came on, he put in a decent shift, 6 over 10.
6 out of 10? Yeah, for the time he was on, 6 out of 10.
I'll probably give him a 7. I think he showed a lot of composure when he came on as well. He didn't just get the ball and lump it. He was trying to still play. And to come on in that situation, obviously, they went on to get the draw, but he did well. 7.
7, I think 7's fair. Let's go to Ben White.
Yeah, he as well was solid when he came on. I'll probably give him a 7 as well.
7, Ben White? 7.
Yeah, very, very solid, very solid. Filled into the back 5 or back 6 or back whatever you want to call it. And he filled in well. My brother filled in very well, defended very well, supported the right flank when he could. I support him.
Gabriel Jesus?
I thought he filled in well. He made some decent tackles, won some decent balls, I would have expected slightly better in that corner that led to their corner, that led to the goal.
Yeah, I think
he could have.
I was going to give him a 6 just for that because he was doing all right up to then, but that's when you've got like a forward player there now. He showed that in that moment because she just got rid of the ball. Yeah. He tried to play too much and then they end up getting the corner. So
he's a 6. What do you say?
I would have given him a 7, but it's a bit harsh.
Yeah, because he pressed well when he came on.
Yeah, he pressed well. He won balls, because exactly. Yeah, I would disagree with him on that. I would give him a 7.
7, and you're saying a 6. Okay, Jakub Kiwior.
He did well when he came on as well. I give him a 7. Actually. Defensively, did well.
Same, 7.
Okay.
He did well.
Now time to give the referee rating. Hey, Michael Oliver today.
Hi.
Hey.
I felt he was. On a few occasions, he was not consistent, and I have to be honest. And that changed the game. Just because of that, I don't know, man. I don't want to sound too biased or hurt. I'll give him a 6. I know Robbie will go lower. I'll give him a 6.
He was above average today for you. That's what 6 is. 5 average.
Apart from that decision, that key decision that changed the game, I can't remember any other decision.
There was many. Havertz getting pulled. There was a time when Havertz was getting pulled. He spins the man. He gives them a free kick. There was so many inconsistencies across the whole game today. Obviously, the Trossard one. There was a few. There was many. Even when players were going down, he was saying to them, "Get up." Like when the players are injured,
some of them looked.
I know. Some of them are tactical. Yeah, of course.
You were tactical time wasting, so you have to say, "Get up." But again, you have to also look at it that there were some decisions. Probably that went away. Like even the goalkeeper going down.
Edison got yellow card. Oh no, Raya going down.
Yeah, exactly. He knew it was time wasted, but okay, because he's goalkeeper, you have to treat the goalkeeper. But if you're an outfield player, get up. Again, a few inconsistencies here and there. That's why he's a 6.
Okay, 6. You?
1.
Jesus Christ.
Damn right. He's lucky to get a 1.
1.
Killing the game.
The worst thing about referees is when they're inconsistent. Yeah. Right? Don't get me wrong. Trossard does sort of kick the ball away. He's very unlucky in it. Yeah. And probably last season it wouldn't been given. They've got this new ruling now about kicking the ball away. But where is the consistency when Doku done the same thing and got nothing? Then now a man's on a yellow card, you're going to be hard on him and send him off and ruin a good game of football. 1 out of 10 for turning up. Inconsistent.
I get
the worst thing, Kelechi, is when you got referees and not consistent. You've got to be consistent. If you're going to say, right, you turn around to both teams before the start of the game, you say, guys, remember the rules here. We're clamping down and kicking the ball away. You can get a card for that.
Yeah, just like how
right, that's what they do.
They'll the touchline goalkeeper. You remember, you have to be on the line.
Yeah, they come and they tell you these things. Then do it for both sides. He didn't do that today. Doku kicked the ball away. He didn't do anything. The same thing happens to Trossard. He sends him off. No.
I get that, but on the flip side, when
There ain't no flip side.
I'm
There ain't
coming,
no flip
I'm
side.
coming.
It's inconsistent.
When what's his name, Rodri went down, could he have given a penalty there? Some referees would have. I can't remember.
Rodri, wait,
But
what?
We're
Wait.
talking some.
No,
We're
I'm just
talking.
giving an example.
We're talking about Kelechi. Something that's happened on both sides. You've got the identical same thing. One that's happened with City. It was like the same with the Brighton game. One that the Brighton guy did with João Pedro when he kicked it away, he did nothing. Then now you said, according to the PGMOL, yeah, he did gently kick the ball away, Declan Rice, but he kicked away. We had no choice. What about the first one then? That's why people are angry. And the same thing again today. That's why I'm angry, because you're inconsistent. Where is consistency? How can you do one thing for one and one for another?
In fact, yes, it's true. You mark him down. Well, he was given at that time. He was given 7 minutes, 10 minutes, and he kept increasing it.
And he kept going.
Bloody whistle.
Going,
That's
keep
how they
going.
gave him record. No, in fact, give him anything you want to give him.
Zero. Do you know what the worst thing is so many people love this sport. They love it, and it's not supposed to be about the referee. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. They're not supposed to go unnoticed.
These referee organisations are ruining this game of football, because when they're not enforcing all these things in European games.
No, exactly.
They're going overzealous now. It's too much. I don't want to. Why we keep coming away from games
I'm
talking
talking about
them?
referees. It's not referee ball. It's football.
We're not talking about Haaland getting his 100th goal. Yeah. We're not talking about a great defensive performance by Arsenal. We're talking about the referee. Why? They wear black for a reason. They're supposed to be anonymous in the game and make decisions. They're supposed to be in the background. And every time we're talking about them, the Forest game earlier, they're talking about the referee.
Yes.
The game against Tottenham yesterday, they're talking about the referee.
It's
We're not supposed to be talking about them, right? It's not that they're very important, but we're not supposed to be talking about
Get
them.
them on Soccer Social. Two of you go on Soccer Social. If we just go there and relax and be showing cards, and be sipping wine. It's you were there last weekend. It's you. And you.
He was there the weekend before.
To bring a couple of referees from, you know what I mean, like that suggestion that fan made the other day about getting referees from abroad. That referee looks like Trossard's a good ref.
He's good, very good. Listen, referees, if you're watching,
him.
and officials, people that are watching, if you work within the FA, the Premier League, please do better, because it's killing the game.
And I met a couple of refs, and I know it's a hard job. It's a very, very hard job. But that's one of our best ones so-called today, and he's so inconsistent.
Ruining it. All right, let's go to our manager. I want to come to you, Kelechi. Mikel Arteta's rating.
I thought he managed the game very well, despite the circumstances. Obviously, taking Saka off, everybody was surprised. Like, again, you wonder who would you even take off? You know, these are, we're there to battle. Doesn't mean that Saka couldn't have battled, but he just said, okay, let me put the best team out. I'll give him a 9. He was unlucky.
Yeah, very unlucky not to leave here with all 3 points. Defensive masterclass by his team. You know what I mean? He didn't start crying at half-time. You know what I mean? You saw the way he had the team motivated. They came out for the second half. You could see like they were determined, like, we're not going to cry about this. We're going to dig in. And I'm liking what I'm seeing with Arteta in that. You notice he don't cry about the amount of games you've got to play in a row. Yeah. You're not crying about being down to injuries to certain key players. You know what I mean? He's just getting on with it. And I thought today, brilliant from him. I'm going to give him a 9.
Yeah, you're spot on there. He doesn't complain. We said that in the car on the way up. He doesn't complain. He's just getting on with it. Well said. Let me go to lastly the fans. Them singing cheating again. Cheating again. Ole, ole. I did enjoy that.
Yeah, fans were fantastic today. They really got behind the team and supported them. They knew the role.
Yeah.
We knew the role we had to play today, didn't we? Right? The role was get behind those players, because at half-time we're all thinking, oh my God, 45 minutes to go. But, I thought today the fans were fantastic. Really got behind the side, and gutted that we didn't, we're not going back to London with all 3 points, but, fantastic 10.
10 as well. We were the 12th man in the first half and the 11th man in the second half. You understand? We had to support.
Good maths. A good maths doctor.
But you know the vibes. We're together. We had to support them 100%. They felt our energy, and you can see at the end they all came to see appreciation, and we love them. We're happy, and 10 over 10.
Thank you very much, boys, for your player ratings. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you like them.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, the raining has stopped.
Give the rain.
Give the rain some rating, but it's just stopped.
No,
It's
sorry,
all right.
you can't rate God. It's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we got through it. We got through it at the end. Big up, everyone. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care.